Welcome to the CABSAT official podcast powered by Northtelecom. Now joining me is Mr. Boustani, the president of MicrowaveSoft.
Okay.
It's a pleasure having you as a guest.
Thank you very
You're
much.
also one of our partners.
Thank you.
We've worked together for a long time.
Thank you very much.
But why don't you tell our listeners and our audience a little bit about yourself and about MicrowaveSoft?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. As you said, I'm Ali Boustani, and I'm running the company MicrowaveSoft, which is a company initiated in Canada in 2010, and we expanded it since 2015 in Middle East. So we acquired the company in Kuwait, and now we acquired the company in Oman, and then we expanded our field domain. Of the beginning of MicrowaveSoft was a microwave consultancy company in the beginning. So we are just giving my background. My PhD is in satellite telecommunication myself. So our background was to offer consultation to different companies in the field of microwave, RF, media a little bit. And then ever since we expanded in the Middle East, we expanded on the satellite section more, mainly in the broadcasting and data. So in broadcasting, we started small, of course, in the beginning, but now in our portfolio, we have over 35 TV channels on multiple satellites, on CABSAT, on NileSat, on TorqueSat, on Hotbird. And at the same time, we expanded the portfolio of our company in the field of AI, artificial intelligence, and also in the field of security and crisis management. So these are the other two branches of the company. And given the strength that we have in the satellites, so we have integrated part of our satellite solutions in those areas as well. In the area of especially crisis management and security, it picked up because we did have some satellite solutions as well. And also in the AI, some of the solutions that we were offering to the customers was enhanced by some satellite IoT-based solutions and the data and the different services that we're offering.
Yeah. Okay. So what products and services are you introducing this year at CABSAT?
Here in CABSAT, usually most of the visitors of CABSAT are looking for broadcasting and data operators. So the main focus here are I'm pushing a new transponder that our company recently acquired on CABSAT MENA beam. So the main thing that we're trying to introduce this year and we're trying to promote is our new frequency 11842 on the MENA beam of CABSAT. We are trying to expand it to the Arab market because at the moment the Arab televisions are all either on NileSat or Eutelsat and on the orbital of NileSat still. ArabSat, even ArabSat is not as strong as NileSat. The 7 degrees west had been the main home for the Arab language channel, so different countries. And they actually progressed very well. Most of the Arab world, they have dishes in that direction. But given the recent circumstances, some of the limitations that there were for Eutelsat, and they couldn't actually offer service to some particular regions, and also the high prices. So we found that there is an opportunity to start to penetrate into the Arab market in a different direction. And since this CABSAT direction, 62 degrees east, we do have the coverage similar to the MENA coverage of the NileSat or Eutelsat. We did feel that there is an opportunity that we attract some, at least for some of the countries, we attract them to come to this direction. So we that's why after over 2 years of negotiations, we finally signed an agreement with SES and CABSAT and acquired our transponder. And I'm pleased to announce that to this date, although we just started, we already have 11 channels on this transponder and we're trying to expand it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So like you said, you are facing some challenges regionally to penetrate the market, but you found a creative workaround.
Yeah, we're trying. it's not an easy job because, as you see, starting something from scratch, especially when there is another standard in the market that everybody is referring to, is challenging. But actually, that was the interesting and the challenge is what attracts us.
Yeah.
So I was like, challenge accepted. So let's try to do it. And so far,
My drink.
so far it exceeded our expectations. And I'm sure that we're going to push. I hope this show will be also another push to help us get to our goal.
Hopefully. And we hope to continue this show, not just here at CABSAT.
Absolutely.
That's another topic for another day.
I have to actually thank Northtelecom for their support, because within this journey, Northtelecom had been always feeling home, always. Like as you said, we are partnering in some projects. I've been always grateful because it's the entity that I could always count on. So whenever I needed something and whenever I was thinking that I need to rely on some company, it was always Northtelecom. And I'm really grateful.
I mean, it's having great partners like you that makes us want to do more for our parts.
That's really my pleasure. It's really my pleasure.
And I guess you also answered the next topic is how your solutions might meet the challenges and the opportunities of the today.
Look, as I mentioned to you, apart from this new transponder, I think I advertised it enough for the audience. I hope they move their channels to our transponder. But apart from that, as I mentioned to you, the satellite market in general is facing a huge transformation. I don't want to say change. I don't want to say decay. I think it's a huge transformation. With the merging of solutions like Starlink, for example, that are in the market, like the LEO constellations, the broadband internet that they are offering right now, the lower prices that they're offering. So the data market was always, people were worried the data market is going to be affected. Also in the broadcasting side, most of the people now, they prefer to go to internet platforms like YouTube, like Netflix, like Amazon Prime, and these things. Even if they want to watch something on TV, they go to the YouTube live of that chip or the I don't know, the Instagram reel of that channel or something. So, but there, I had been thinking myself, because it was a strategic decision for me too, because we're investing in this market. So whether we should continue to work in this market or not. In the field of broadcasting, my focus is on Middle East for one reason. Because I think the satellite TV is still the only hope for the freedom of speech in this region.
Especially in this region.
Exactly. In this region, in many of the countries, which are like, you see in some African countries, in some Asian countries, in some Middle Eastern countries.
Even in the West these days.
Exactly. They always, some voices are being suppressed.
Yeah.
And the satellite TV is the last hope that, because even internet platforms, they can be filtered, right? They can be stopped.
The shadow banning and all this stuff happens.
Exactly. And it's still, you feel that you are not 100% secure. Someone can access you, someone knows where you are. But
sure.
The satellite broadcasting is addressing that solution. So it doesn't mean that the market is not diminishing. It is. But I think for people like us, for integrators like us, we have to look at it differently. So we have to find our new niche markets.
Yeah.
So where to focus, and we see where there is future.
And how to target them and how
exactly
promote them as well.
This is the main challenge that we have. So we have to move with this fact that yes, the technology, we should let the technology help us in this field. I shouldn't look at it as a threat. I think it's an opportunity that with the presence of this other internet-based media, we can actually advertise our cause. And we tell people that yes, these are all great, but we have something that also gives you an extra power.
Yeah.
And in the field of data, I guess everybody, if you talk to the experts, and many of them are in this show today, you think that many of them, if you were talking to them 2 years ago or 3 years ago, they were thinking the VSAT market is going to be dead by now. Wow. Okay, there is
Yeah, it's something I used to hear a lot when I first joined this industry.
because they said that why do I pay this much, for example, for a vessel to have internet when I can get a Starlink solution for like 1/5 of that price, for example. But along the way, people realize that no, it could be a good redundant solution, but it could be a good backup solution, but it could not be the solution.
Yeah.
People did realize that also if they want to have their assurance that they do have the secure communication without interruption. I'm just mentioning without interruption because there had been incidents that people in the market, they know with Starlink, with Leo Constellation and the stuff. And to avoid that, still VSAT must be there. So I think if you're asking me, I think Starlink also brought an opportunity. Now, these days, I also sell Starlink as well.
Yeah.
So I have a new product.
Well, but we also have our backup VSAT.
Exactly. It means that we're selling it as a redundant to our service. We're not telling our customers stop using VSAT. We're giving it as a backup to our service.
Of course.
Which is, I'm telling you, our art.
To you to be important, regardless of what new.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And it is expanding. Nobody believes it, but the VSAT deals that we have this day is more than last year, and I think the same for Northtelecom is the same. So one thing I guess changed in this market. One thing, when I entered this market, there were companies that people, the CEOs, the management, they could sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. I think it's not like this anymore. It's a dynamic market that you have to fight to keep your clients. You have to work hard to keep yourself up to date. And I think this way we should continue to go this way and I guess I don't see it dying in the near future.
I have to say I agree as well.
Yeah, but
thank you, Adi, for joining us. I can definitely sit and talk to you much longer on these topics. Always interesting. It's always interesting sitting and talking to you as a person, not just here at the podcast.
Thank you for having me. It's all very nice of you. As I said, I always enjoy talking to you, being part of the Northtelecom family, and I really wish you best of luck.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you very much.